Life is short, filled with stuff. Don't know what for. I ain't had enough. I learned all I know by the age of 9, but I could better myself if I could only find some new kind of kick, something I ain't had, some new kind of buzz. I wanna go hog mad. I'm looking and looking and looking for something I ain't had before.
I do believe we're back on a motherfucking Tuesday.
Wait,
Erickson to finish up his text.
We weren't all on tempo there.
Oof.
Hey, I just wanna say one thing, guys. Keep your families close and and the beers that you buy at the store closer. Don't carry them by the handle. This cardboard nowadays
Flimsy.
It's pretty
just
pretty weak.
falling apart. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I grab a case of beer from the handle out of the cooler, and that bitch will fall apart, and it'll spill all your beer.
Because they're
on the
wet,
floor.
bro. The case is wet.
Was it with
I've had some blowouts
Was it with the
recently.
little 6-pack?
That one
Holy
too.
shit.
That's
But
crazy.
I mean anything.
Lift that up and show the camera. Give the audience an example.
It's all mangled.
That's how it was? That's fucked up, bro.
No, I mean I tore it open, but it's like
Just carrying it, though.
I'm literally like you shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not even full.
You need to try it with like a case of beer, like a 12.
Get it together, Modelo.
Yeah, beers ain't as steady as they used to be, boys. I'll tell you what. But yeah, we back, motherfuckers. I have something I want to share with you guys. You would think it was like 2012 what I'm about to bring up, but I was ventured onto Omegle this past weekend.
Hell yeah.
How was that?
We're at the in-laws, you know, bored as hell in the house. Not shit to do, and then kind of sister was like, "Let's go on Omi TV." I guess it's like a sister thing to Omegle or something. Do you know about that, Zach?
I don't at all. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, it's like
I thought they shut down Omegle and it was like 9/11 for PDF files.
and for jerk mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's this new thing called, I don't know how new it is, honestly. It's new to me, but called Omi TV, and it's like pretty much just Omegle. You can select what country you want to go to, and you can just fucking like talk to people from Switzerland, from fucking all this shit, bro. Like, yeah, it is wild. And me and Caden were fucking around with these blokes, and it's so crazy. Like it feels like I was like a fucking kid again, like just like fucking around with people and shit. There was a lot of dicks, I will say. There was plenty of them. Still, like, there's still people actively jerking it on like shit like that.
Did y'all stay and watch?
I would imagine.
I watched
don't see
one
why
for
that
about
would
2
just, like-
minutes. Not playing.
I don't see why that would just magically overnight go away.
Like, it's so weird. What was the other one? Chat roulette. That was the other one. That one was fucking.
Remember, like, all the viral, like, dude, it's so crazy to think back then, like, on YouTube, all the dudes that would go viral, like the guy that played piano on Chat Roulette. Do you remember that?
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Have you seen that guy? I think what's his name, like Hyphonics or whatever, and he like scares people on on Omegle.
He like goes like he pulls up a different screen like a jump scare.
Oh yeah, people like
he
edit it or whatever.
He does like a fake skip and then he's like, I'm back.
Yeah, that shit's tight. But we fucking I want to tell this story because we ran into some like badass kids. I'm gonna bleep the name. We ran into some. It was crazy. They were from like Tennessee or some shit. I shit you not, bro. 10-year-old kids hitting a fucking vape like a motherfucker, ripping that shit. They're like, "What's up, gang? What's up, twin? Like, what's up? What you got going on?"
Let's go smoke a fucking cart.
Oh, there was on Omegle. And they were like he was like they're like shit talking Kaden like a motherfucker. Shit was funny as fuck. And then like, and he was just like posted up like he was like showing his knife and shit. A literal like 12-year-old, bro. Like not even, probably younger.
Are they still UK? You still in the UK? Sir?
No, it was like some Midwestern. Like they had like an accent, but they were like talking like crazy.
Cut you
bro.
up, homie.
Yeah, like they're like showing like, "Hey, where my strap at? Where my strap at?" and they were like fucking flexing it in the camera and shit. And then Caden's like,
Definitely an airsoft gun.
yeah, I was like, damn, Caden's like, damn, your grandma got you that shit or what? And he's like, nah, man, I got that with my own money, man. I got that with my own money. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, I was just like running through like the most crazy people, bro. It was fucking nuts.
They got their Orbeez gun and spray painted it black.
Yeah, for real.
Their gel
They
blaster.
had like beams on it, bro. They had beams on their shit too. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
dude?
crazy, bro.
And I was like, holy shit, bro. Like, I did not know like it was a thriving fucking like community on shit like that still. I thought that was like left in the past. But did y'all ever have any like crazy ass like internet moments like that?
I know some people still like use like that and a couple other sites like streamers and shit. Like they use it for content and like for clips and shit. But I didn't know that Omegle specifically was still going. I thought it was dead in the water, to be honest.
Yeah, bro. We were chatting with people all over the place. I met some dude from the UK and we followed each other on Instagram. He was such a nice guy.
Damn.
And yeah, he was like, bro, like your hair is beautiful. Like you look great. And I'm like, thanks, bro. You too. And he's like, oh man, like he was just like the sweetest guy ever. And like we're just like chatting for like 20 minutes. Like we were that bored in the house. Like we're just like fucking chit chatting with motherfuckers. From
He was peaking on mushrooms.
Yeah, probably.
He just got on the internet.
That
to
shit was
chat
crazy.
with people.
Did y'all ever have any like crazy times on the interwebs
I can't think.
that y'all can't?
More than I could speak on in this podcast. I would.
You got one that's SFW.
Yeah, that's
NSFW.
that's what I was about to say. I do have a homie, shout Colin, that I met on chat roulette when I was like 9, and we would play like Halo Reach together and shit. And
You met him on chat roulette?
yeah, I
That's
met him on
crazy as
chat
fuck.
roulette, and he was like dorky as fuck. Like I think it was like a poster or a shirt or something, and we were just like started talking, and then I saw that he had an Xbox, and I was like, oh, add me on
Say,
Xbox.
bro, add me.
Yeah. And,
What's your gamer tag, bro?
and he just graduated college actually like a month or 2 ago.
Hey, shout out Colin, bro. Shout out
On
Colin.
some wholesome shit. Yeah, it's a good one from that era.
I never did like the chat rooms or anything like that, but I used to get on RuneScape a lot. Shout out Marshall, shout out Thor.
Yep.
Putting me onto that shit. And then
Shout out RuneScape.
what I would really play a lot was Gaia Online.
Oh,
It's like
bro.
this like anime manga style like
Burnt toast.
yeah.
Shout out Burnt Toast.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we used to play that, and then it was kind of like chat rooms, but you had like an avatar that you
You go to the
there was-
7-Eleven?
Yeah, there was like a shop where you could like buy drip for your guy, and they look like little anime figures. And then you would go like fucking. We were like 10 years old.
You'd cop like a Gaia girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
And it was definitely a 40-year-old man. Like,
remember.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I got groomed on there once,
definitely.
bro.
That's where I was going with this. Is like you would just like this naive little 10-year-old.
I was up on Mimi's computer getting groomed by like a fucking 18-year-old when I was like 12, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That shit was nuts. I thought I was so live for that though. But no, Guy Online was like low-key slept on though, because they had like a fishing like public
Oh,
space
yeah, I
and
remember
shit.
doing that.
You could fish, you could like chat with people, and
Yeah.
like it was like honestly it was like not for kids obviously, but
Right,
we
right.
fucking went, but like there's people like cybering. You remember cyber?
Oh my god.
What's that?
It's like e-sex on like the game.
Dude, because there was like these public spaces, and it was just like this background that you like everybody could walk around in and like huddle up in groups, and like there was even like you could have an in-game car, like you couldn't drive
The-
it,
the
but
cube.
it would just be parked in a parking space like on the map. Like there was like car meets. They had a deal with Scion where there would be like
Pictures here if I can find.
Scion TCs and Scion cubes and like
That's-
all this shit.
You could rice them out
That
too,
was
bro.
my
Like you
favorite
can
part
get them like
growing up.
fucking like you can get like some swangas on it and shit. Like,
Underglow, all that shit, and then you could like walk around these different little rooms basically, and it was like this whole interconnected map. And one of the maps was like this house, and so there would be like this house party vibe going on, and and these people would go into the bedroom and like go onto the bed and just click the crouch.
teabag each other.
Yeah, just
That's
like
wild.
And then like you would
like-
walk in, they'd be like, "Get the fuck out!"
yeah,
That's all like type chat too. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to like type like they're like
Yeah.
sexting
It's, like,
on
right
there in a
above them.
public lobby, bro.
yeah,
That's
literally.
fire.
There was fucking like some crazy ass shit on there. I should not have like.
deranged shit. There was a club. Like there was. Now it's all flooding back.
Yeah, I have no.
I played that game. I don't remember.
You were those people having easy.
That shit was crazy, bro. Do y'all remember like all these other like MMORPGs like Second Life and fucking what's another one?
I was really
Toontown.
I was really,
Toontown's fire.
really into Second Life for a second.
I missed that mark.
Before I got into World of Warcraft, I was super into Guild of Warcraft or Guild Wars,
Guild Wars, yeah.
and Second Life. There's a whole documentary. I'm trying to remember who made it. I want to say G4 TV made it. Some like actual like company. They made a whole ass documentary about like different couples that were getting married off of Second Life.
Damn, that's
crazy.
wild.
But like they were like one of the couples had been dating for like 10 years on the game. And that was in like
Dang.
2008 or some shit.
Their Second Life is a.
What are the
double
odds
life.
that you like? I wonder what the odds are that you meet somebody and you're not getting catfished and like it just works
Especially
out.
back then though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
you had to
I'm
like
saying.
just literally trust the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like there's no other way out of it. Like I was watching this video. I forgot who made it though, but he was like visiting like dead MMOs.
Oh, I think I've seen that actually. He's like going to multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
He went to one and there was literally like 20 people still like playing. I forgot what game it was though. Like they were still like having a community 20 years later and there was only like 20 people left.
A lot of game
Like some hidden, like, tribe
especially
shit.
MMOs, those are super big in countries that are like lower income. Guild Wars is super big in like Hong Kong and like the Philippines and like like weird like little Asian countries that don't have a lot of income.
Yeah.
Also, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is an MMO. Have you ever played that, Zach? It's like a whole ass like it's like World of Warcraft in Star Wars. It's pretty sick. I fucked with it for a little bit. But it went free to play and it's like most popular like in like Taiwan and places like that. So I feel like it's a super niche market to a certain degree, but a lot of people like that have internet access but no console or anything like that,
Yeah.
like go to those games in droves.
Yeah. It's crazy that like there's still some that are like popping like that because people just like have their PS5s and their Xboxes and whatnot.
Did
but
y'all ever play Phantasy Star? It was a console MMO.
yeah, is it like spelled with a PH?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played that on Xbox actually when it came to Xbox.
Yeah.
And that is crazy that people can get so dedicated to a game like that. They can be like their whole entire life,
The
and I
Dreamcast
can't like.
version's still going.
Oh, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's super popular actually. There's like a whole Reddit and like Discord for it.
Yeah, I can't even like fathom like that being like your entire life. Like, props to you if you find something that you can like be that like in tune with. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could like have that brain power to be involved and like encapsulated into a game like that, like I would back then.
That's like the DayZ community. For those who don't know, it's like a zombie game and it's super hardcore. Like
I never got into that either.
You can break your legs just like vaulting over a road barrier. It's so dumb. But it started like years ago as a mod for Arma, and now it's its own standalone thing, and it's got like this die-hard community. But I've played this shit. I've tried to get into it. Like as a kid growing up, I used to love watching like Let's Plays of that game.
Yeah.
That's how I found Jack Frags and like a bunch of YouTubers like that. But anyway,
You need to play it with friends. That's what it is.
that's the biggest thing because you spawn in and you're just
You're
like, it's so easy to die, and then you find some person and they just instantly kill
That's
you.
how Rust is too.
For everything you
I
have.
went on a solo mission.
It's so cutthroat.
Playing DayZ on Xbox because
They have it on
they get
Xbox now?
yeah they get
Yeah.
they get updates every like
Dude, I just
4 or
get
5
depressed
months.
and like give up.
It's cool because you can like get onto modded servers that have like 3 times or like 100 times loot.
Right,
You know,
right.
blah, blah,
Oh, got
blah,
you, got
and
you.
It's a little easier to play.
Yeah.
Like the diehard guys that are playing that game, they're like waiting for these servers to fucking restart.
Dude, because like there's no map
shit like
either.
that.
You just spawn in, you don't know
Yeah.
where the fuck you're at.
That's kind of how Rust was too. If anyone knows, Rust is like the most toxic game that I've ever played in my life. Like you spawn literally naked with a rock,
Yep.
and you have to
Go
like.
off your
That's
coordinates or
another thing
whatever.
about Rust. Like you have to play the modded version. The original version is like
Is impossible.
So boring.
Yeah.
So boring.
If you like, they wipe the map every week too. Like I think it's like every Thursday on most servers. And like if you're not there, like right when it wipes, you're fucked
Yeah,
because everyone has a
bases are
base by the
made,
end of the night and shit like
Same
that.
thing with DayZ. Like these guys are waiting for server wipes to happen because they'll be playing while the server wipes and then just reload it, and they're in the cut.
Bro, there's
fresh.
not a scarier fucking feeling like video game wise whenever you just build a fucking base and you hear like a C4 being planted on your shit, bro.
For real.
Bro, we'd be posted up terrified, bro. We'd be like in the proximity of each other, like, fuck you, motherfucker. Please leave us alone, bro. Please leave us alone. Bro, that shit was so scary, bro. I can't even like, that shit gives me PTSD just thinking about it, bro. That shit was nuts.
I would commit to DayZ if I had a band of homies to play it with because I had nobody. I'm also playing it on Xbox. My PC can't run it.
It's not crossplay or anything.
I don't know. I wouldn't even want to play crossplay though. Like
It's unfair.
It's just like kind of like the difference. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crossplay is kind of weird, bro, because like people on PC, like for Fortnite, like people are too cracked at that game with mouse
They
and
turn
keyboard.
down their quality all the way so they don't see like
The Ethans of the world and people that are just naturally good at everything on mouse and keyboard just like pisses me off because I'm what do you call it? Not coordinated enough. I have to use a controller for fucking everything.
Yeah.
Not cool. Are you good at mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, you just have to practice.
Takes a minute. Yeah, you get
Man.
better. You definitely
I
get better.
I can't pick up a controller anymore. That's how like
It makes you sick or what?
having. No, I just, my thumb isn't like. I feel like I have way more muscles in my wrist, and therefore like that much more precision and control versus my thumb is like.
Not using your full.
if you get a
potential.
nice mouse and you get a mouse with like all the different buttons
On the-
There's all these
side
like
so
shit.
helpful. You can
you can
put
do
like,
a lot.
there's all these new gadgets like the keyboard that's like this small and then like a
It's
mouse
yeah,
like,
it's like main keys.
I have
like
I
there's
have
too
one
many
of those.
gadgets to like keep up with,
You
bro.
do?
I have a keyboard that's a left hand like it's like a square and it just has
Yeah.
everything you need.
Wait,
for, like,
so
movement and shit.
is there like a left hand mouse or something like that? Because I'm left handed, but I have to use the mouse on my right. Is that common or no?
I think it's just
Is that like a universal
one thing that's
thing?
never been ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Is
Well-
a computer mouse. Like no
I
matter
just had
if
to
you're
learn
left
that, I
or
guess.
right-handed, you're used to hitting
I never thought of that.
your main.
I'm left-handed.
The left-
and the mouse with
Yeah.
the right hand doesn't bother me.
Yeah, that's like one thing that like I can do with my right hand.
Yeah.
It's not really ambidextrous. Like it's just a. You can't be ambidextrous. With the mouse
I've never seen that happen before.
because it's like
Does anyone?
the WASD's on the left side of the keyboard.
Oh, I couldn't imagine
You know?
like typing with my right hand
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
like that.
Yeah, that's
I've
weird
never
as shit.
thought about that.
You know what I never
Right,
thought
'cause typing
about?
with that's same like with right hand drives and shit, right?
Yeah.
Eating Arby's.
You know, in Japan they have the mouse on the left side.
For real.
So Erickson wanted to. I wanted Erickson to share this story because we need to have a little debate about this shit. So let's talk about it, Erickson.
I've just been seeing people recently, people have recently been posting online about how Arby's is slept on, and I'm not an Arby's advocate at all. Like
The way you were talking to me
I
about
was
it, you
just,
were.
I was just curious because I kept seeing these people online just saying like, man, like it's good.
I wonder how much Arby's paid for those bots.
They got the
That
meats, bro.
publicity. Yeah, I went into the Arby's in Kyle. First
didn't even
Shameless
know
plug.
I didn't even know there was one.
It's next to the Taco Bell.
It's where the Carl's Jr. once resided.
And the
R.I.P.
Baskin Robbins.
Mm-hmm.
Dunkin' Donuts.
A local pod.
Yeah. Pod's too local.
Think global.
I walked in and it was very clean.
Really?
The lady was really nice.
They got a lot of time on their
I
hands,
was
bro.
like, what the fuck? This is interesting.
Clean facility.
They got
So-
nobody in there.
so,
Doesn't get dirty
You know,
or nothing.
knowing me,
You thought it was faux tassone.
knowing me, I was like, there, I'm gonna try a menu item.
Let's get a sandwich.
So, I got a gyro or a hito or whatever you call it,
Gyro.
gyro.
I don't know.
I honestly enjoyed the shit out of it. I honestly thought it was like a good little fast food little fucking shawarma chingy dingy. You know? Put some French fries in it and some little Like they have like a spicy sauce.
Don't they do curly fries there?
Yep.
They do both. Yeah, curly
Just
and
some sandwiches, bro.
crinkle.
Remember we were working at Whataburger, that fucking BLT that came out there?
A Whataburger?
No, at Arby's.
Oh yeah, you were on that.
Bro, that shit was gas, bro. That was the only time
I worked
fucking-
at Subway. The sandwich I made a lot of towards the end of working at Subway when I was in high school was a BLT.
Y'all both worked at Subway.
Oh my god.
Was it unhinged or what? Like, what was that? What was that like?
I was just thinking about.
Yeah, that's another. That's another.
It's only like 2
huge
people in
topic.
there.
I hit Ashland's vape earlier, and I was like, "Holy shit, I'm swimming right now."
Yeah.
So me and Erickson were in high school. We were like freshmen. I was 15. He was probably
no,
16.
we were like sophomore because I had a license.
Oh, that's right.
We both had cars.
That's right.
We were like 16, 17.
Yeah.
6, 7.
And we would get out of school at like 4 and clock in at 5. It was right down the street. But our manager was this 19-year-old, and I remember thinking like
He was assistant manager. Yeah.
yeah. I remember thinking like, damn, this guy's old. He knows a lot. Like, and
He was.
This
19.
guy's wise, bro.
he had like stubble and a mustache and shit, and like, I don't know.
He had like the street like twang in his voice,
Yeah.
like nah, bro, like
He's
nah, what's good, nah,
no.
just like shit.
If
like
anyone
that.
comes into my store on that fuck shit, nah.
Nah, they out, bro. They outie.
Yeah.
I'm not burning your sub.
I remember I felt the same way about him.
Yeah.
I did feel the same way about him.
Honestly, not a role model, but like
New
a guy that you're like trying to like just figure out what this guy knows, or like, you know, you're just trying to like see what adults in the workforce are like. We also had that fucking
Gay dude, Brandon.
there was Brandon, and then there was
out, Gay
also
Brandon.
that like middle-aged he was like 46 years old, Jeff, the bald guy. He was like
I remember that he worked at FedEx part time.
yeah,
And he told us a story about like a drug bust happening at the FedEx because there was like a FedEx office next to Subway, and they got this guy was he was on a retainer for these packages he would receive at FedEx.
Yeah.
And one day, you know, Jeff was receiving this package from like the truck, and it was like packaged different or something, and he knew that it was something was off about it, and it was actually like a sting operation by KPD because he was like shipping drugs in. So Jeff got the real package,
Grandpa Jeff.
and
Grandpa Jeff, everyone.
and he took the real package and gave the guy that comes and gets that mail every week the fake one, and then when he gave it to him, he walked out of the FedEx and he got stung. So Jeff ended up like with a package of these pills.
Damn.
And he said that I don't know if you remember this, he took one and he told us about it, and we were all like, what was it, you know, like, what do you, and he looked at us like dead in the eye, like on some old head shit. He was like, I'm not gonna tell you. You never heard about that?
I remember that.
He
We
was
were
like
both standing in
he
the
would
back.
not tell us what
Yeah.
it was, and he's just like, no,
I bet it was like
I'm
ecstasy.
not gonna tell you.
I feel like,
No. And I was like,
I'm scared.
bro, what?
what are you talking about?
Wait.
I feel like working fast food is like a prerequisite, like in your life. Like I feel like everyone has to do that.
Yeah,
That's some first job shit, bro. Bro.
Dude, how long did y'all work there?
10 months.
yeah.
Oh, really? No,
Around- yeah.
Damn, bro.
we worked at
We were there
Whataburger
a
for
minute.
4 years.
Come on, bro. We had it easy there.
Employee of the month.
We had-
Got it over
Employee
here.
of the month. Multiple.
When I quit, I was making $8.25.
Damn, we was making $9.50. We thought we was
Yeah.
on top of the world,
For
bro.
real.
I only worked there to smoke. It's like the only thing I do with my
We were
paycheck.
smoking there.
We were smoking inside the grill.
We were blowing O's under the grill.
on the burger.
You smelt that outside.
I'm not
Those
gonna.
aren't burgers.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna incriminate myself.
I mean, it's statute of limitations, bro. That was 10 years ago, bro.
Man.
You good, bro?
And then there was and then came the day that there was a sting at Subway.
No way.
Yeah.
Those aren't cucumbers.
R.I.P. Miles.
Yeah, our caught up in that RAP, but
He died?
He passed away like
Oh,
last year.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
RP.
What happened? Can you talk about it or no?
The sting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
You know. So The one that got arrested with, he's like in jail for assaulting a minor or some shit. Like statutory.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
He
I
got
don't doubt
arrested
it.
in
He
Katy.
was weird.
That's crazy.
That's
the
where he
state-
was from.
So about the sting
He's from
operator.
Houston, yeah.
He told us a story one time where he got in a high speed pursuit with police officers, and he was selling acid at the time. And his first thought when the cherries and berries turned on was to eat all of the acid, and he had like half a sheet. So that's like, I don't know how many hits. The acid, I've never.
It's a
done
lot of
but
acid.
it's like 30 hits or whatever.
Zach, can you confirm?
Half
What's
a
a
sheet?
half sheet?
15.
15 hits.
I think he
I
ate
mean-
like a full sheet of acid.
Yeah.
That would be 30.
The way
And
he
then-
told the story was like just the fucking funniest
The
thing.
cherries and berries come on behind him.
Cherries and berries.
He instinctively just gobbles the sheet of acid and proceeds to go on a high speed pursuit.
Why are you eating paper?
And then like by the time it kicks in and he's like fully peaking, he ends up like crashing into some person's lawn, like diving out of the car and getting like tackled and tased.
Damn.
And like he's like flailing and freaking out, and the cops are like, "What are you on?" And he's like, I remember like he looked at me and Erickson and like exactly reenacted what he told the cops, and he was like, "I bought half a sheet of fucking acid." Like, and me and Erickson, 16 and 17 years old, like,
This guy's right, bro.
no, we're like,
No,
we're
I
like,
immediately knew he was a dipshit.
yeah, we're like jaw dropped, like this guy is not a role model.
I remember it was very, very, that's very lucid, dude, for sure. He was like, I'm on half a sheet of acid. Like that's what he's like, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He told the cop, like it was the cop's problem.
And then
Like the cop should know.
Can't you fucking
Like,
tell?
I'm on a half sheet of acid.
Fucking idiots.
And then so like
and then he said he woke up like 6 days later in a hospital bed.
Damn.
He said he also told us. Remember when he got pulled over because he rode a bike? He couldn't have a license. He didn't have a license, and he lived like on the east side of 35. And he was riding home one day and got stopped by an officer, and like got busted with a bunch of pot.
On a bike? How do you get pulled over on a bike?
he like admitted to the cop that he had it or something.
Dude, do you
I don't
remember that one time he found a blender behind Goodwill and proceeded to, he was like, "Hey, y'all hold the store down. I'm going to go to HEB real quick." He goes to HEB, buys mixer, buys ice cream, and proceeds to make, and then he stopped at Twin Liquors on the way back to Subway, proceeds to make daiquiris in the back of Subway, hits up bitches. He's like, come through.
Come through.
Yeah, like
Just random people in the
some
back.
no.
Get you a
What was
macadamia
that-
nut
what was
cookie
that
too.
chick's name that used to work?
Misty?
Yeah, he hits up this former coworker of ours.
I got a lot of bleeps to do.
He's like, "Come through. We got daiquiris in the back of Subway," and like,
Did people pull up?
yeah,
Daiquiris
I
and
remember
subs,
one time
bro.
1626 was under construction, and me and Hank, it was like a slow night, and Hank was like out back, like doing whatever, and these construction workers came up. like, to the behind the store.
we were like, "Hey, I'm gonna go smoke real quick." Like we had a blunt already or some shit, like waiting for us, and I was like, "Hey, Erickson, I'm gonna go smoke real quick." He's like, "Bet." Like I'm gonna handle this customer. I'll be right out there. I open the door. There's like a group of
like 12
There's like a dozen construction workers
In their high vis
just
and
already like huddled up behind Subway.
They're smoking y'all's
And I'm
blunt.
just like, what's up, fellas? And then like I'm like, "Yo, Erickson, come out here." And then we're just like,
I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy as fuck. So they smoked with you or what?
no, I can't remember what ensued
I don't
after
remember.
that.
Y'all
But
didn't
there was
smoke?
just like this
Oh, weird.
language
I think they
barrier.
like
or-
wanted food.
Yeah.
And like they wanted to like trade food for pot or something.
We'll give you.
We were like,
We'll give you food for 3 concrete bags.
380 pounders. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Whenever me and Zach say we're going to take out the trash, that means we're smoking a blunt in the back.
Nah, for real. And they knew that too.
Yeah, they were like, all right, bro, well, don't make it more than 5 minutes. Like, all right, so we smoke half a blunt and go back in and just fucking
Bro,
be.
there's a fucking line on drive. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's a.
we would make lots of like secret menu items.
Yeah, we.
One
that
thing
too,
that
was
I
good.
enjoyed a lot of that we were told not to eat was the pizzas.
Yeah.
I liked the pizzas there.
A lot of people do.
Another thing I would always do was the cheddar the broccoli cheddar soup.
Oh my god,
And we
dude.
would put the cheese in it with like the oregano and
Bro,
salt and pepper.
they took
and-
that shit away, and I like am still distraught to this day because I remember going to Subway.
Their soups were good.
Around the time we were living in San Marcos still, I went to Subway on Wonderworld and like I was asking them about the soup. I got some soup and I told him to fix it up like how he used
Put
to
the
do.
cheese in it.
Yeah, and
extra
he was
cheese.
like, oh fuck yeah, this shit's the bomb, bro. And I was like, and then I was like, yeah, dude, I told him like, yeah, I used to work
here, man.
Of course.
He's like,
My manager was on half a sheet of acid, bro.
the unspoken bond of an ex Subway employee.
yeah, I'm a former sandwich
like-
artist, bro.
I feel like all Subways are the same though. Like the nefarious things going on
Whataburgers
in
too,
the
bro.
back.
Trust me.
It's
Dude, I
it's
remember,
downtrodden people that work at Subway.
When
bro.
I would wash dishes, there was like a 3-pot sink.
Yep.
Yep.
And it was like the rinse, the
Rinse,
clean, and
yeah,
then the
soap.
sanitizer.
Yep.
Yep.
Bro, I
Decon.
never scrubbed one fucking dish.
Oh
I
my
would
God.
just fucking spray it
gross.
out, or I'd let it soak, spray it out, and put it in the sanitizer.
Headphones in. You don't not giving a fuck.
just gotta knock that shit out at the end of the night.
We had a fucking a speaker there too. I remember that.
I used to embezzle chips like a motherfucker.
Bro.
I remember
We had
seeing
radio.
people steal
Yeah.
boxes of chips before. Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, no, going back to the soup. The fucking guy was gonna slide me some bags of soup, like the whole bags of the fucking
I did
broccoli
that
cheddar.
I did that with Chipotle Southwest sauce once for a guy, and he was.
You worked at
like-
Chipotle?
No, there was a Chipotle Southwest.
Oh,
sauce
gotcha,
at
okay.
Subway. The guy loved me, bro. He was like, I just fucking love this fucking sauce. And I was like, on one, I was like, yeah, like here's your sandwich. I was like, hold on, man. And I gave him a bag of it. They came in bags. They were like huge, like maybe a foot by foot.
If Sydney found out about that,
It was a 32
I wonder
ounce
if she still remember her mom was.
oh yeah, the parachute packer.
Bro, we would be
What a trip, man.
we would be so reckless
She
at
loved
Whataburger, bro. We would take a lunch, and then like halfway through our lunch, me and Zach would be driving around, smoking a blunt, windows down, around like Buda, around like that circle by Cabela's and shit, and just be fucking high as shit, like not giving a fuck. We didn't even think about getting pulled over. We didn't even think about that was a possibility. We didn't give a fuck, bro.
Why would
I
we,
still
bro?
don't.
I
Ooh.
drive like a normal citizen, bro. Speed limit. dog.
Yeah, even though you were high as a bitch, dude, I'm like, Zach, like, be careful, bro. And he was always careful.
Back before lane assist and steering assist was out.
Yeah, he was driving stick. He was fucking,
That's how you know. That's how you know I'm doing good.
yep, high as a bitch,
Keeps
bro.
you in check, right?
That's right.
That's what.
Hey, just
That's
so
why.
y'all
Hey,
know.
that's why I got one.
That's
though.
what my mom said
After
too.
what happened.
Yeah, after what happened.
After the Zandemic.
The Zandemic. You want to talk
Man,
about it?
If y'all weren't there for the Zandemic,
Hell no.
You wanna talk about
If you were back then in high school, you
kids
know.
were losing scholarships.
Oh, we can't talk about it. Your dad
Real
listens
bad.
to this.
They
Twisty
probably- I don't
P.
know how they didn't.
Chili P.
Twisty P.
Twisty P.
Is such a sad story, bro. He could have dead ass went to the
It is.
MLB. Like unironically.
You
coulda
know
went
about
to the
Twisty
MLB.
P? I'm dead as fuck.
Dude, the Yoda videos crack me up, bro. When he crashes his.
Have you
car.
ever seen the video of him recording with some random dudes and his pants are
Yeah,
asleep?
he's like, I'm a knot. He's asleep, but I'm a fucking sleeper.
Shout out Twisty P.
He says,
You don't know him?
No.
they tell me I'm going to hell. I'm not going to hell. I'm on second earth.
He literally, he single-handedly made Yeet famous. I will say that. He would always make videos like to Yeet songs and shit, and he's like blew him up on TikTok. Confirm, bro. Confirm. But yeah, I was just thinking about like back then, like working in fast food. Just so y'all know, anyone who's making your Whataburger, anyone who's making your Subway, anyone's like they're either on drugs or they don't give a fuck about your quality of food. They just fucking.
They are
I cared, bro.
dejected.
I cared at Subway.
We made good ass.
Yeah,
food,
I did
bro.
too.
I
Quick.
loved Subway as a kid, and I remember when I got that job, like it was cool to me because I would go to different Subways in Kyle, like the one in Walmart. I never went to any others, but like they'd send me to different locations, and I felt important and shit. It was so dumb.
I think I still have a picture of like a badass sandwich I made one
There
day.
it
at
is.
I remember when you did that. You were like, you like told the customer like, oh, I
I
gotta
was like,
take a
can I
picture.
take a picture of
this?"
it? Look at this shit.
Wait, what?
Look at this. This is the best sandwich I ever made at Subway.
You have a picture of it?
It's still on Instagram.
Whole
No,
foot
it's
long.
not. Screenshot
Dude,
that and
look
send it
at
to
how
me.
beautiful this sandwich is.
Picture here, guys.
It was always funny.
Tell me that's not a gorgeous sandwich.
That's a fucking
Good.
Scooby-Doo
Looks good.
sandwich, bro.
The people that were infatuated with their sandwiches always cracked me up because there was always like multiple kinds of people that always come in. Like there was the guy that like loved all the sauces. You know, like I remember once like
Extra
straight up,
olives, bro.
the whole sandwich was sauce.
Man, you know, one of my favorite regulars was
The dump truck man.
Yes, the Chevy man. Who
Is that what we call them?
Yeah, Chevy man. He had that
Shout
old
out.
3/4 ton white Chevy. He would come in his overalls and his trucker cap, and he would shoot the shit with us every time.
He
He would get a
loved us.
meatball sub. And
Of course he
Sounds
did.
right.
I can't remember what. I think he would get 2, like a meatball sub and
Some James. James would always get an extra sandwich for later.
James gets two.
remember he brought us like film photographs of his old like jet boat with this fucking 383 and like
He would
chopped
show up.
exhaust.
He would show up in his dump truck sometimes, and when he would show up in his dump truck, he'd have his little dog.
That's right.
Come in the store.
My other favorite regular was gotta be the cold cut flatbread man.
Do you remember
the Camaro guy that worked at Seton?
The Mexican family with the kids that would come into Subway just to get pizzas.
That always confused me, man. Cause
Like they were spending like $30 on like 4 pizzas that are like this big.
go to Little Caesars, bro.
They can go to Papa Murphy's like.
and they
Oh,
would
for
only
real?
and they would only get
Yeah.
like
Persos?
pepperoni.
Yeah.
Like that's all they would get. And I remember that they always look fucked up when they would come in.
Come
They'd
on,
have their
bro.
kids and stuff too sometimes.
We had a
They barely knew English.
Subway though is kind of like textbook tweaker food because it's like the one way they can feel healthy.
yeah. It's
Like-
not though.
Yeah, it's a lot of calories, but
It's so
honestly,
good,
like,
though.
There's a
and
lot of sodium.
it's all frozen
bullshit.
too.
Dude, the bread there, the way the bread was made.
Yeah,
was
it's just like frozen dough,
Dude,
and then you
the-
take it out.
the smell of the proofer still is ingrained in my
that
fucking
yeasty.
sinus.
I still get mustard and onions ingrained in my brain
Oh,
too.
bro, onion smell. Oh my
We had a regular customer, bro. Get this. Okay, so we had a regular. He was a tender little guy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, coffee and
He would get so he would come at like 6 o'clock every day, and he would come in and he would ask for a medium coffee and a Whataburger, no cheese, no onion, and like no pickle or some shit like that. It was like very specific, and he would come in literally every day. And there was like a couple times where we were like pissed off and like annoyed at him, so we'd add like extra.
He'd bring it back, bro. Poor guy, man.
That is awful.
We was high as a bitch, bro, and we'd make him come up, and he was just like this short little guy, bro.
Bro, he'd
like,
come
He's like,
in,
he's like,
we'd be yelling
he's
his
like,
name.
guys, like, what the fuck?
and
guys?"
but once
Literally.
he has the burger opened in front of you too.
this
like,
story gets fucking
showing
crazy.
it.
I promise you, this story gets crazy.
Okay.
So after a couple times of us doing that, we learned his name. We learned his name.
They be killing people over that in 2025, bro.
We learned his name, bro. And every time like he would come back, we'd be like, "Oh, Roger."
Yeah, bro. Straight
We'd be
from the
like
back,
moaning
yelling
his
out his
name loud as fuck, like, "Oh, Roger."
y'all would fuck with him like that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it gets
my
worse, bro.
Not just him, bro. That'd be like anybody that's in there.
Like
You
we
could
would be like
hear us in the
moaning
back.
loud as fuck, like some badass kids, bro. Like we'd just be fucking. Just,
Like they'd be telling us to stop and shit.
but it gets crazier. Okay, you ready? We quit Whataburger. We start working at Home Depot, and guess who's working with us?
That guy worked with y'all.
Yep.
He became y'all's favorite coworker too, right?
And he would work. So he would need that coffee because he was working overnights. And that when we started
Come to
working
find
overnights.
out,
So
now
he
you
would
feel
eat it-
fucking bad.
He would eat
Hell
a
no.
Whataburger with a coffee.
Yeah,
We would-
and so.
We would still be fucking with him.
And so we joined.
It carried
We
on.
joined the team, bro. And he's working with them, and he's like, "You guys fucking pissed me off that Whataburger, and now I have to deal with y'all here."
Was he like some Lowe's stuck on the elevator type shit?
Type
guy?
shit. Yeah, he was
Like, help!
and like he was like, he always comes up to us. He'd be like, "I don't like you. I never liked you."
This guy's being mean to me.
But then he would always come up to us and talk with us, and then he would like be talking, and we're like, "Yeah, yeah." And he was like, "You don't care what I'm saying."
You don't care. You're not even listening.
Man.
But
Yeah,
shout
I got
out
so
him
many-
though.
I got so many videos of him too.
Yeah, I wish I could put him on here, but love the guy though. But should we talk about it now?
All right, guys. It's
I
time
hope
to
y'all
talk
had
about
some lighthearted shit before this.
it's time to talk about something very serious.
This is gonna get
Today
crazy.
is 9/11/2025, which marks 24 years that we were fatally attacked. And we don't need to get into any of that, but God rest those souls that were lost on that day. But more importantly, yesterday there was a political assassination in this country for the first time in several decades, to my knowledge. And no matter which side of the aisle you stand on, this sets a dangerous precedent for everyone. Because this guy, again, whether you liked what he said or not, died just for saying, what he thought and what he believed. And that's a big deal for everybody. So, obviously we should all, collectively mourn the loss of this guy. And if not that, maybe mourn the loss of safe political ideology in this country, because
Shit's getting scary, bro.
it's gone out the window. Like I said, dangerous precedent. This opens the door for anybody can get shot for what they believe now. And
I didn't personally like the guy. I didn't really like most of his opinions or anything like that. But to see that video was fucking crazy, bro. Like, that shit was like insane. Like, I don't know, like people were like cheering for it, which I get, like, with their like ideologies and like how they feel about certain subjects, but
I don't even think it's that. It's just simply a full circle thing. Like, when like words are powerful, and I feel like people tend to forget that.
yeah.
And I feel like whenever you speak something, and especially speaking about certain things with frequency, I feel like it invites that certain thing into your life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Are you talking about him talking about like the Second Amendment and shit?
well, talking
and all
about
that?
like guns as a whole, yeah, he was literally mid-sentence about guns.
And gang violence,
What
yeah.
took him out? A gun. And so I feel like it's one of those things to where, even regardless of how you feel about what he was saying and shit, I think it also goes to show that words are very powerful, regardless of what the subject is. And it just shows the power of the tongue in different aspects. And I think that's something that also people need to take into account as well.
Yeah. I agree in that. And it's just, I don't know. It's like, it's sad, like, the grand scheme of things, but, like, think about it. If when's the last, like, assassination that's happened like this? Like, cause this is like a huge fucking deal.
There was 2 attempts on state representatives and Congress people.
Mm-hmm.
I think the latest attempt was like in 2023.
there was a lot of shit going on. I remember hearing about some shit going on in Ohio.
Yeah, I think it was a woman.
I think
Forgot her
the bigger
Some state
reason
reps,
that this stands out more is also because of what political party he's affiliated with. All the recent attempts have all been on Democratic affiliated people.
Yep.
And I think that's another reason that this stands out, is because it's the first time, at least in recent memory, that conservative figure.
Well, other than
subject-
Trump,
Yeah.
which was not
But
very
that wasn't
long ago at all.
I think there's too much argument that is
One of the things like that is like stuck in my mind is that with Trump, like that assassination attempt, I'm starting to actually think in my mind that maybe it was a psycho with a gun, because obviously it was unsuccessful. This
Calculated.
This was a precision operation that, like, obviously the Twitter detectives are going crazy. Everybody's trying to figure out who the fuck did it, because apparently, as far as I know, if anybody else can correct me, the shooter is still on the loose, and they're probably not going to get caught. We have, like, I've seen things where a plane took off from the airport in the same city
Off radar.
within an hour of
Yeah.
the shooting, and then
It
30
was-
minutes into the flight disappeared off radar illegally, by the way. That is not allowed unless except for extreme circumstances with government aircraft. Hint.
I think it was less than an hour.
And then reappears on radar,
I think it was like
sometime
half an
later.
hour. Honestly,
Right.
it was faster
Yeah.
than that, which is crazier.
Yeah, I think it was less than an hour.
Right. We have a patsy getting arrested who claimed to be the shooter. Turns out they're not. It's a complete diversion. It was a whole operation planned out from start to finish, and it went off without a hitch. Now you have to ask why. Why would somebody plan, fund, and do all of this to get everybody really riled up?
I mean, think about all the shit that happened. Meanwhile, that happened at the same time. Like the whole Nepal shit, the whole fucking. There's a shooting in Denver. Like there's like a whole bunch of other things that were happening
So-
at that time.
Another thing, I'm not.
Airstrikes in Qatar.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get my tinfoil hat on really, but you also have to remember like super big events like this. They always happen in threes. It's like death.
Yeah.
It always happens in threes.
Right.
So that there was like 6 things that happened yesterday. There's the shooting in Colorado.
A UFO.
Dude died. The
UAP,
UFO.
yep.
The birthday card to Jeffrey Epstein was leaked. Like there was multiple things that were of.
It's to
attention
create a
worthy.
fog of war.
Yes, and this happened in the late afternoon after all that shit had been coming to the surface. And I think, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not getting my tinfoil hat on or anything like that, but I also think that further solidifies why I think the Trump attempt was fake. Because I feel like, because regardless
That makes
of
sense.
who that kid was shooting at, like even if he wouldn't have hit Trump, you would think that it would ricochet and at least hit something. The ballistics on that, they found just the casings, but they didn't see I didn't see any pictures of holes anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw like the pictures of the casings or whatever, but I just, that goes to show. And with that next shot, obviously they say that's a specific killing technique by specific group. I'm not gonna go too deep onto that.
Yeah.
But I feel like even if it was an average Joe schmo, I feel like someone would have got hit regardless with the Trump thing. Like I feel like even if it was like an audience member, a fucking case, a speaker, a piece of the tent.
There was deaths at the Trump thing. A firefighter got killed.
I thought he just got critically
Nah,
and I thought it was
pretty sure he
I thought it was
died.
unrelated to the gunfire.
I mean, pretty much like what it boils down to is like politics aside, like this shit is like scary. Like no matter like who was the person that got killed, you know what I mean? Like it could have been someone from the Democrat Party. It would have been equally as bad as if it was like a conservative. You know what I mean? Like it's like all like scary. It's all like fucking like freaked out, bro. Like this shit is like insane.
There was a motive here, and what I'll say is like there's a famous quote. I can't remember who it says, but it's like if you wish death or ill will on your enemy or somebody you disagree with, if you wish their liberty to be taken or their rights to be less than yours, if you want to silence your opponent because you disagree, that sets a dangerous precedent that will only inevitably lead back to yourself. If trying to play this game of being right and righteous, and shutting your opponent up, it's only going to lead back to you.
Yeah.
So let's all play fair. Let's all love each other and realize that we need to stand together, united as a country, and face these trying times, like we always have, or maybe not like we always have. Maybe we need to figure out something new and better.
Yeah.
But it's not the time to divide ourselves over something like this, because clearly somebody is pulling the strings and trying to get everybody riled
Somebody
up.
is.
To for what ends, we won't speculate here. But that,
Yeah,
guess
I mean,
that's my
I guess like this whole takeaway is like to like educate yourselves and like actually like know like what's going on and like what you can like decipher from right from wrong, and form your own opinion on it and just be safe. Really, at the end of the day, it's just like protect yourself and those around you, and be nice to each other. I know that a lot of people aren't nice to each other on the interwebs and all that, and people are radical on both sides. Whatever political beliefs you believe in, there is a radical side of either or, and we got to find like some common ground on this shit, because this shit's gonna get worse, I feel like, and it's gonna get fucking wild and scary. So that's pretty much all we have to say about that. I mean, like, unless y'all have more to add, but I just think that's like the best takeaway from that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's got to stop being left versus right. It's got to be fucking. It's
Right in the middle, man.
It's got to be the people versus
it's pretty much
the
a
bad
class
guys.
war.
I think
And-
as a witness to violence like this, that was radically I wouldn't say, I don't know if monetize is the right word, but that was
Showcased.
wide band showcased on the internet. I think that was a pretty sad event, and it's going to show that humanity is taking a wrong turn in how to deal with radicalized opinions.
It's barbaric.
Especially that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Especially how it had to come to a live exodus
Right.
Yeah.
that was completely just absolutely wild. It was very
Unnecessary.
Hard. It's a very hard video to watch, and
It's a pillar of our nation to be able to talk about what you think, and not that is the sole First Amendment right, is
Yeah.
that you have the right to talk about what is on your mind, what you think, what you believe, without the fear of being harmed or murdered.
Yeah. And that goes for both sides. Like everyone, like you hate the guy, go ahead. Like you can talk all your shit all you want, but I mean,
That's
like
your right.
yeah, that's like yeah, you have all the power in the world to hate someone and to not like someone's ideas. That's perfectly fine. But when it goes to like fucking
Acting on it.
yeah, like that's like a whole different like I don't know. It gets dicey, bro. It gets dicey.
Going out there and calling for more bloodshed. Let's just be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
or even praising his death. That is just the absolute
It's pretty
worst
vile.
thing that anyone could portray themselves.
I mean,
I didn't like the guy like whatsoever. And then like today, all obviously in the aftermath, everything's gonna start coming out. They're gonna start showing you like the
meat and potatoes of it.
not
Sorry.
only that, but they're
Sorry.
gonna start humanizing the guy for people who may not have liked him. They're
Yeah.
gonna show you the pictures of him with his family, and it like I didn't like him, but seeing that really did make me relate to him as a
father.
as a man of faith, as a father.
I mean, his kids, his wife and kids,
They were there.
Were
They were
there.
there. I heard
they
that
were right in front of them.
I heard that his daughter heard the gunfire
She
and
ran up.
instinctively tried to run to him. That made me well up, dude.
Yeah,
is
that's
so
fucking
sad.
nuts.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And for anybody to laugh and mock that, dude, again, careful, because that only will come back to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because if this is real and things are going where whoever did this wants them to go, it may just
working.
like yeah
Yeah.
It
the grand scheme of
wish I
things,
could
bro.
articulate things better, but
Yeah, it's hard to, like, say it and, like-
fucking nuts.
Because it's like the most serious thing we've ever talked about on this show, like hands down ever. Like the closest
It's
thing
also the most serious event that's
happened in the
also
Yeah.
aligned with what our schedule's like and what we talk about.
yeah, like our like grand scheme of things, bro. Like be safe, fucking love one another. That's pretty much it, bro. But
This and then one last thing I'll say.
we're not
is-
ending, by the way.
One last thing I'll say on the topic is that this reeks of classic divide and conquer tactics.
Yeah, you've seen it happen numerous times before. Yeah, it's fucking.
I think
what's up?
I think those tactics have gotten harder to believe.
Especially with like the
time.
social media and shit like that, bro. People can get swayed by just a tweet. Like it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
So
You're
that's why it's a
I'm gonna grab a beer.
tactical decision.
The
to
same
make.
old tricks aren't working anymore, and it's starting to get crazier. You know,
Yeah,
they
they
can't-
murdered someone on. I mean, whoever was
on-
behind
I
this.
think it was live too, right?
I mean, it was being
definitely
live
live.
streamed.
On
and-
you-
Seeing all the
soil.
different angles is fucked, bro. It's insane.
all those angles, and the guy got away
Yep, literally.
on an unmarked plane that turned its radar off.
It's fucking crazy. Wearing the
Who
most,
allows that to happen?
Wearing the most typical
the-
disguise,
The
bro.
NTSB gets in, like the fucking the FAA. What's NORAD? There's so many different checks and balances involved with air travel that this just happened and it slipped through. It's insane.
Yeah, it is fucking crazy. So yeah, love one another. That's pretty much all we got to say about that.
6th Street has always been like a very, very.
Yeah.
It's touristy.
It's a place I've always avoided. And
You never been?
no, I've been plenty of times.
Oh, well, bet.
I just don't like going. The last time I went out there was last year after the Texas-Kentucky game. We went to and got a burger.
Dude, that's one of me and my dad's favorite spots.
Oh, it's the best burger in
He
Austin,
put me,
bro.
yeah, he put me on that
Like,
shit when I was
people,
like 15.
there's not a damn chance in fucking Hunts.
They don't know shit.
Nah,
They're
bro,
transplants,
nobody
bro.
knows.
Honestly,
It's so
honestly, you gotta bleep
fucking
out.
annoying.
You gotta bleep out the name
Yeah,
of
I'll
that
gatekeep.
restaurant.
I'll gatekeep it.
Sorry,
if
guys.
the-
The restaurant me and Erickson are talking about.
You won't know.
We got the last burgers there, and it burned
They're shut down.
It burned down right when we left.
I mean, this goes about the topic I brought up the other day, like these videos of people trying to become
Influencers.
influential.
I'm trying out this new
just
diner in
because they
Austin,
fucking
Texas.
moved to Austin. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, like you don't know shit, and these people will never know what it once was like. I remember in high school going to Austin was like a sacred thing because we lived in Kyle, and
Right.
it was like
Going to Guero's.
it was always like a
I picked a couple up from there today. And they weren't from here, and it was cool. Sorry to cut you off.
Very good.
That's one of the cool parts of like doing Uber and like being born and
quiet,
raised
boy.
here is that I'm a local and I get to be that for these people
See
that
tourists first time.
Get to be the chaperone
I
for
get
the
to
day.
yeah.
That is
So-
cool, bro.
so
Especially
it's cool
driving
'cause,
like
like-
downtown, seeing.
Yeah,
all that
because
stuff.
people have complained to me. They're like, "Oh, I hate getting the Waymo because then I don't get to talk to the driver about the city." It's like
Yeah.
you gotta. That's how you learn the city.
Especially
I
if
feel
it's your
way
first
more
time.
safer if those aren't on the road.
That's good. You know, one time the Waymo hub is right next to where I work in East Austin, and I see them all the time. Like there's like hundreds that drive by.
That's
Not
so
hundreds,
scary,
but
bro. It's dystopian.
There's
as
like
fuck.
30 to 40 Waymos everywhere I go.
I
Yeah.
bet they add
Every
like
time.
Chat GBT to
And
fucking Waymos.
It just
Yeah,
always
bro.
cracks me because they're like Jaguar electric cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And like I don't know what the whole gimmick is of them being fully electric. And
so they don't
Out.
have to stop and get gas.
listen to this.
How do they charge up?
That's what I'm seeing every day is they go to these hubs,
And they
this
charge.
hub, and they go to charge.
Yeah,
Like a charging
And-
pad, they park on it. Charge.
No, dude, it's a giant natural gas generator on the outside of these warehouses, and there's like fucking 6 of them.
that's so.
And
funny.
they have natural gas lines coming from the ground, and they're using big cam lock, 480 volt cable
right.
to charge these fucking cars, and these things are just humming.
And just putting out
Bro, it
and
is-
just putting out noxious exhaust.
There is a gas station on Montopolis and Burleson called the Burpee,
If you know, you
and
know.
that's where they fucking park, and those things are humming.
So
You
we're
feel like
using
you-
natural gas.
I feel like every time I go there to put fuel in one of the trucks, I'm like at a fucking shipping port in fucking Bangladesh. It is so loud. And it's just like there's so much traffic going on. And
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Just
Do you
I
think
drove
they're
that
dangerous
area.
on the road? Do you think they're more dangerous on the road than not being on
I
the road?
actually saw one almost get in an accident the other day.
Dude,
Because they
drive.
were turning, the car was turning left, and like as a actual person driving the car in this situation, like the light turned yellow, and a car coming the opposite way ran the yellow, but the Waymo went on because it recognized that the light was yellow, so it.
Oh, I better
turned.
hurry.
Yeah, and it was close, and I was just like, yeah, this is.
Dude, yeah,
This shit's fucking
that's what I'm saying. They take risks like that. I've seen them. They drive
They
like
do. They do take.
they drive
last
like
second-
Austinites, bro.
Yeah.
They drive they, like literally. I don't know how they
They're programmed, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
they're
know how they
programmed.
programmed them, but they literally got an Austenite, like a Mopac cutter, to get behind the wheel of these for a week.
The
to
file. The file's called exe.benwhite.
yeah,
benwhite.exe.
yeah. They got like some dude to ride around in these for a week to feed the algorithm. Because dude, I've seen them.
I see a lot of drivers though.
You know how
too.
the
I see a
people in
lot of
Austin.
people driving.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh, I've
that
never
too.
seen that before.
You know how in Austin, they probably do this everywhere, but the people like they'll come out from a side street like on a stop sign, and then they'll pull out all fast as shit into the turn lane and then try and merge into traffic from there. I've seen the fucking Waymos do this shit. It pisses me off when people do that shit, by the way.
Passing solid
They like expect
crazy.
me. They expect me to slow down and let them in. Like, dude, fucking merge right, you motherfucker. Like, I hate when they do that and they stop in the turn lane. You're stupid.
I saw a
If
video.
you do that and you're watching this, you're stupid.
You
Learn
do
how
that
to
and you're a
drive.
real person.
I saw a video of people like in front of the Waymo, like blocking it from going anywhere.
On purpose?
Yeah, on purpose, like purposely, like jumping in front of it to see. Like that's kind of fucking dangerous to do
I
that.
cut 'em
Honestly,
off.
really?
You cut them off?
I cut them off.
Does it work?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck those Waymos.
Happens with the Teslas too. If you cut them off, they'll break.
Yeah.
What's the point of them? I don't understand. Like what's the purpose
I think
of
it's
them?
just, it's just
my
a leap.
job.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
A,
Yeah.
It's a leap on autonomous
It's dystopian,
everyday contribution.
This
Yeah.
is what they
Like,
want.
it's
Yeah,
it's-
Zach.
in theory, like a autonomous vehicle taking you somewhere could be better
The future.
than someone driving you as a
We're gonna
yeah.
end up being like iRobot, bro.
Yep. You saw him sitting with us last episode. Yeah, that shit is fucking crazy, bro. I can't even like fathom like them all going to one location to charge their shit. Like that shit freaks me the fuck
Probably
out.
scary
They do.
as
So
fuck.
have you ever seen like near an Amazon warehouse when like the sprinters get loaded and they're all going out on their routes?
Yeah,
and the
that's
fucking
just
line
wild.
is like 40
Yeah.
vans.
It looks
long.
like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like, you know what I'm
so
talking about?
There's an Amazon fulfillment center next to where I work too, and it's the same thing. Like every day at 9 a.m. and every day at like I've been there late before, but like at 8 p.m.
Right.
Like, it's like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're all coming
And-
back from their route and
Either they're
shit.
coming back or going.
Go.
And it's the same thing with the Waymos. Like every morning, there's like 20 turning into the warehouse.
There's
to go
way
get
mo
charged.
than last time.
Yep. There's way more.
There's a lot of there's Waymo puns
There's Waymo.
involved with.
What about that Rizzbot though? You want to talk about that Rizzbot? That's another like.
I fuck with
Rizzbot's
bro.
chill.
He's cool, bro.
Nah.
Is someone like on the street controlling him, or is he just walking
Yes.
aimlessly?
He just has a security guard.
He has a security guard. That's it.
He's-
Really? I
That's
thought
an
it was controlled.
That's an autonomous robot.
Yeah.
No,
That's fucking nuts.
I'm a Rizzbot denier. Fuck that stupid clanker.
I think it's
Get him
I
off
think
my
it's being
streets.
controlled. I think it's being controlled.
He's the
I don't think it is.
Rizzbot is the first fucking robot
its own
psyop.
entity.
They're trying to get you comfortable with these dirty clankers on your streets.
This just goes back to
It's
iRobot,
crazy
bro.
though. The advancements they made in a walking robot from 20 years ago is pretty crazy.
You
There's
can-
Oh, you
it can
remember
walk
like
downstairs,
who was
bro.
it? Honda
Yeah.
that made one like 20 years ago. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
They made it like 20
Picture
years
like
ago, and it was like
there's
crazy
a-
because it went upstairs.
There's a video. There's a company like a robotics company that
Boston Dynamics.
yeah Boston Dynamics. There's
Fuck them.
They,
'Cause MIT, bro, all
released
the
they
kids.
released a video like in 2023 of from like when they started this project to now. I mean that video is 2 years old now, but from 2002 when they started the project to now, like the fact that Rizzbot can just walk like this
They're gonna
and correct himself and
Boston Dynamics
get up when he falls
dogs
down. It's
with
crazy.
machine guns.
I saw him throwing dukes with a
walking
kid. That
down
shit
your
was tight. I saw him like throwing like air punches like with the kid, and he got like he fell into the ground.
Dude, Rizzbot will flick you off and all that.
He'll be like,
I remember I saw a video. I don't know like what robot it was or anything like that. I saw one fucking sprinting, and I was like, bro, we are done for.
oh, the dog or
That's
whatever.
the Boston Dynamics.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
They're gonna
I
put
saw
a
one
machine
fucking sprint,
gun-
bro. We're done.
They're gonna put a machine gun on his back and release him in your neighborhood. Just wait for it.
Shit, man. That's
RC.
crazy.
XD.
There's already drone warfare
Nearby.
bro. So, like,
Yeah.
Oh wow, Zach. Okay.
not close to. Oh,
Yeah.
we are close to it.
Yeah, we're very close to it.
They probably.
Oh, yeah.
We already
Robots
got that, bro.
taking over, bro.
They're just waiting.
Whatever
Richie's
they show,
gonna take
whatever they
over.
show us, bro. They're years in advance.
Richie, why are you here still?
For real.
He's chilling.
You've
bro.
never done this.
He's chilling. I put him on the table last time. Now he's used to it.
Well, this has been another episode, ladies and gents, and days and thems and all them.
This episode was kind of all over the place.
This was amazing. This was a great
Those are the
episode.
best
I hope you guys
episodes.
enjoyed. The grand scheme of things, man. Robots are taking over. Love one
safe.
another. Stay safe. Go to your local Subway. Go to your local Whataburger. They're gonna be high on drugs, but the food's gonna be great.
Worth it.
Steak and pepperoni.
meat and potatoes, steak and pepperoni,
Frank and
bacon
beans.
Wrangler, all that shit, bro. Yeah,
We
love
can
you
talk
guys.
about our feelings in a civil manner, guys.
Yes, this is true.
Thank you for joining us again on another
Tuesday.
It's a fucking Tuesday, and you're watching the record,
New soundboard.
Splash.
We'll see you guys on another motherfucking Tuesday. Catch you later. Bye bye.
Grab video.